Hello, friends, colleagues, fellow dreamers. Look around you. What do you see? I see a room full of potential, a gathering of greatness, a collection of individuals poised on the precipice of their next big leap. But how many of you right now are held back by something unseen, something insidious, something that whispers doubts in your ear and tells you to play it safe? I'm talking about your own brain, or rather, the untrained, unchallenged parts of it. We've all been there, staring down a monumental task, a daunting goal, a challenge that feels impossible. And what's the first thing that often happens? That little voice inside us starts up. You're not good enough. You'll fail. It's too hard. Sound familiar? That, my friends, is your untrained brain attempting to protect you from perceived danger, but in doing so, holding you captive in the comfort zone. But what if I told you that this incredible, complex organ between your ears, this very source of your doubts, is also the most powerful tool you possess for achieving anything you desire? What if I told you that you could literally rewire it, reshape it, and train it to be your fiercest ally, your most unwavering cheerleader, your ultimate weapon for success? Because you can. And today, we're going to talk about how to train your brain to win. This isn't some new age fluff. This is about understanding the science of neuroplasticity, the power of habit formation, and the profound impact of intentional thought. It's about taking control of your inner narrative and transforming it from a story of limitations into an epic saga of triumph. Let me share a story, not one from a history book, but one that's incredibly common, perhaps even yours. Think about a time you tried something new. Maybe it was learning a musical instrument, a new sport, or even just a complex software program at work. At first, it felt clumsy, awkward, frustrating. Your fingers stumbled, your muscles ached, your mind rebelled. You felt like giving up. This is your brain encountering novelty, and its initial response is often resistance. It's screaming, "Danger! Unknown! Retreat!" But what happened if you pushed through? If you kept practicing, kept trying, kept showing up even when you wanted to quit? Slowly, almost imperceptibly, things started to shift. The notes became clearer, the movements more fluid, the software less intimidating. And then one day you did it. You played that song, you executed that move, you mastered that program. What changed? You didn't just learn a skill, you trained your brain. You forged new neural pathways, strengthened connections, and taught your brain that this new, once daunting task was not only achievable, but enjoyable. You transformed the impossible into the I'm possible. That, my friends, is the essence of what we're talking about today. It's about consciously applying that same principle, not just to a specific skill, but to your entire outlook, your entire approach to life's challenges. The first pillar, understanding your brain's operating system. To train your brain, you first need to understand how it operates. Our brains are incredibly efficient machines, constantly seeking patterns and creating shortcuts. This is great for routine tasks, but it can be detrimental when those shortcuts are built on limiting beliefs or negative self-talk. Imagine your brain like a vast, interconnected city. Every thought, every experience, every reaction strengthens certain roads and highways. If you constantly travel the "I can't do it" highway, it becomes a superhighway, wide, smooth, and easy to access. But if you intentionally start building new roads, the "I can achieve anything" boulevards, those become stronger with every journey. This is neuroplasticity in action, the brain's ability to reorganize itself by forming new neural connections throughout life.
It means you are not stuck with the brain you have. You have the power to reshape it. This isn't wishful thinking, it's biological fact.
The second pillar, the power of intentional thought, your inner narrative. Our inner narrative is the story we tell ourselves about ourselves and the world. It's a constant monologue, often running on autopilot. If that monologue is filled with negativity, doubt, and fear, then that's the reality your brain will create for you. Think about two individuals facing the same setback, say, a project failing at work. Person A's inner narrative. I knew I wasn't good enough. This always happens to me. I'm a failure. I should just give up. Their brain reinforces these beliefs, leading to demotivation, inaction, and a self-fulfilling prophecy of failure. Okay, that didn't go as planned. What can I learn from this? What went wrong, and how can I do it better next time? This is a temporary setback, not a reflection of my worth. Their brain, prompted by these questions, shifts into problem-solving mode, seeking solutions, fostering resilience, and ultimately paving the way for future success. The external event was identical. The outcome was vastly different, all because of the internal narrative. You are the author of your own story. What kind of story are you writing? A tragedy? A drama? Or an epic of triumph? To train your brain to win, you must consciously become aware of your inner narrative and actively rewrite it. Challenge those negative thoughts. When that voice of doubt whispers, don't just accept it. Question it. Is that really true? What's the evidence? What's another perspective? One powerful technique is cognitive reframing. It's about consciously choosing to see challenges as opportunities. Failed at a presentation? Don't say, I'm a terrible speaker. Reframe it. That presentation provided valuable feedback on where I can improve my public speaking skills. See the difference? It shifts from self-criticism to constructive growth. The third pillar, the discipline of daily practice, habits and rituals. Training your brain isn't a one-time event. It's a continuous practice, much like training for a marathon or mastering an instrument. It requires discipline and consistency. What are the daily habits and rituals that will train your brain to win? Mindfulness and meditation. In a world of constant distractions, taking even 5 to 10 minutes a day to simply be in the present moment can dramatically reduce stress, improve focus, and create space for clearer thinking. It's like decluttering your mental attic. A calmer brain is a more effective brain. Affirmations and visualization. This might sound a bit woo-woo to some, but there's a profound psychological basis for it. When you repeatedly affirm positive beliefs, I am capable, I am strong, I will succeed, you are actively building those new neural pathways. When you visualize your success in vivid detail, your brain begins to treat that imagined reality as a rehearsal. Decades. They don't just train their bodies, they train their minds to see themselves winning. When you mentally rehearse success, you're literally programming your brain for it. Gratitude practice. It's almost impossible to feel negative emotions when you're genuinely focused on gratitude. Taking a few moments each day to list things you are grateful for shifts your brain's focus from what's lacking to what's abundant. This cultivates a positive mindset, which is crucial for resilience. Learning and growth. A stagnant mind is a weak mind. Continuously challenge your brain with new information, new skills, new perspectives. Read, learn a new language, take a course. This keeps your neural networks active and adaptable, making your brain more robust and capable of tackling new challenges. Physical exercise. The connection between body and mind is undeniable. Exercise isn't just for your muscles, it's a powerful brain booster. It increases blood flow, releases endorphins, reduces stress, and even promotes the growth of new brain cells. A healthy body creates a healthy, winning brain. The fourth pillar, embracing failure as fuel. This is perhaps one of the most crucial shifts you need to make to train your brain to win. Most of us are conditioned to fear failure. We see it as the end, the ultimate defeat. But a winning brain sees failure differently. Consider the inventor Thomas Edison. He famously said, "I have not failed 10,000 times. I have not failed once. I have succeeded in proving that those 10,000 ways will not work. When I have eliminated the ways that will not work, I will find the way that will work." Your trained brain will say, "Interesting. What did I learn from that? How can I adjust? What new strategy can I try?" It transforms failure from a dead end into a detour, an opportunity for course correction. Your trained brain will say, "Interesting. What did I learn from that? How can I adjust? What new strategy can I try?" It transforms failure from a dead end into a detour, an opportunity for course correction. The fifth pillar, surround yourself with winners. Your environment profoundly impacts your mindset. The people you spend the most time with, the content you consume, the conversations you engage in, all of these shape your brain. If you constantly surround yourself with complainers, naysayers, and those who only see problems, guess what? Your brain will start to adopt that same pessimistic outlook. Negativity is contagious. Conversely, if you seek out individuals who are optimistic, who are driven, who inspire you to be better, your brain will naturally start to align with that energy. You will find yourself more motivated, more resilient, and more willing to take risks. Actively curate your environment. Choose your company wisely. Be discerning about the information you allow into your mind. Read inspiring books. Listen to empowering podcasts. Watch documentaries about people who overcame incredible odds. Feed your brain a steady diet of positivity and possibility. The ultimate payoff, resilience, and unstoppable momentum. When you consciously and consistently apply these pillars, something magical happens. You don't just get better at specific tasks, you become inherently more resilient. Challenges that once seemed insurmountable become mere obstacles to navigate. Setbacks become opportunities for growth. Your brain, once a source of doubt, transforms into a powerful engine of possibility. It starts to actively seek solutions, identify resources, and connect dots you never saw before. You develop an unshakable belief in yourself, not based on naive optimism, but on the proven track record of your own trained mind overcoming challenges. Think about it. Every single person who has achieved something extraordinary, an Olympian, an entrepreneur, an artist, a scientist, they all faced moments of doubt, moments of wanting to quit. But what distinguished them was their ability to train their brain to win. They pushed through the discomfort, they silenced the inner critic, they reframed setbacks, and they kept going. One deliberate thought, one consistent action at a time. Their success wasn't just about raw talent or luck. It was about mental fortitude, forged in the crucible of intentional brain training. The call to action: your brain, your victory. So where do you start? You start today. Not tomorrow, not next week. Today. Become aware. For the next 24 hours, simply observe your thoughts. When that inner critic speaks,
Just notice it. Don't judge it. Just be aware. This is the first step to taking control. Choose one habit. Pick one of the daily practices we discussed. 5 minutes of mindfulness, a gratitude journal, a positive affirmation. Commit to doing it every single day for the next week. Consistency is key.
Reframe a challenge. Think of one challenge you're currently facing. How can you reframe it from a problem into an opportunity? What's the lesson? What's the potential for growth?
Connect with a positive force. Reach out to someone in your life who inspires you, who uplifts you. Have a conversation that fuels your spirit. This is not just a speech, it's a blueprint.
A blueprint for unlocking the incredible power that already resides within you. Your brain is not a fixed entity. It is a dynamic, adaptable, and extraordinarily powerful tool waiting for you to unleash its full potential.
Don't let your untamed mind dictate your destiny. Don't let old habits and limiting beliefs hold you captive. You have the power to change your thoughts, and in changing your thoughts, you change your reality.
I believe in you. I believe in the boundless capacity of the human mind, and I know that each and every one of you has the ability to achieve far more than you currently imagine. It's time to stop letting your brain run on autopilot. It's time to take the reins. It's time to build those new neural pathways, to write that triumphant narrative, to cultivate those winning habits.
Train your brain to win, not just for yourself, but for every dream you hold, every goal you chase, every life you touch. The world is waiting for your trained, winning mind to make its mark.
Now go forth and unleash your inner champion. Go forth and train your brain to win.
I hope this speech provides the inspiration and framework you were looking for. It's structured to be engaging, provide actionable advice, and build to a powerful conclusion.